Hi everyone, it's Nisha. So I have to do this video really quick. It's Sunday today. It's just after 11 o'clock in the morning because we're going to Paul's niece's birthday. And we're going to see Paul's family and all that. And tomorrow on Monday I'm having my hair done. So this is like whole day affair, you know. To put my highlights in it takes like hour and a half, then I have to sit with it for an hour and then haircut, whatever, and then I'm doing my hairdresser's nails and toenails, so the whole day wiped out. And I thought I have to get this video out for you for Monday. So I will show you few things that I have bought. I don't know why. And then we have a little chat. I'm so glad Max's exams are over. In fact, he finished a week ago, so it's really nice. And I have just over 1 week till I go to New York, so I am so excited by you all telling me that basically I'm gonna burn, sweat, fry, shrivel up and die. It's that hot. And to be honest, I'm a bit worried because as much as I like nice weather, humidity is one thing that I cannot stand. And I hate being hot, too hot. It's fine when you're, you know, on a beach holiday and you're just in your swimsuit and don't have makeup on and you just lie there and dip in a pool or in the sea. It's fine, but when you're in a city and you have to walk around and I'm really worried about it, that it's going to spoil my time there, but I hope it will not. I will obviously have to wear my hair up, scrape from my face all the time, and I hope, I don't know which foundation to take yet so it doesn't melt off. It looks like double wear probably will be the best option, although I really like the Marc Jacobs as well. Am I out of focus? Or is it because, hang on. Yes, the sun is coming out, so I am probably really bright. Let me turn it down a bit. That's it. What was I saying? Okay, I chat to you about that later. So you probably know from Instagram that I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I won't spend too much time talking about it because I have a tutorial already. In fact, the video that you just have seen on the false lashes SOS, the makeup I'm wearing there is done with this palette, and I filmed that tutorial, so you will see that this week. And I also tell you about this palette in that video, so I'm not gonna spend too much time. One thing I'm gonna say, I love it. I don't love the packaging. It's one of those like velvety things that will get absolutely filthy, but I love the palette. Another thing that I bought, you know, I am a sucker for Charlotte Tilbury, is her new lipstick which is called Hot Lips, and you know, these lipsticks, the colors of those lipsticks have been inspired by movie stars, and this one is, well, not just movie stars, because this is Kim K W, you know, Kim Kardashian West. She's obviously not a movie star, but celebrities. It comes in, you know, I don't know if, I think this is the same formula as the lipstick, you know, Kissing from the Fallen lipstick tree or whatever, but I've never tried any of her lipsticks. But when I saw these, they have really beautiful colors, and you know, nude, I like nudes, so this one was the nudest, I think, the Kim K. It looked beautiful. I've already used it, but you know, the shape of it is it's really cute, and it's got like a embossed lips on here. The color is gorgeous. I love that. It's a beautiful nude, not too pink, not too peachy. Well, it is nice lipstick, but would I say it's my favorite? No. It is very thick, very creamy, very thick, but almost to the point. I feel a bit there is another lipstick from YSL that I had the same problem with. It was so creamy and thick that I feel like it almost, not curdles, but I don't know even how to explain. It does curdle, and you can like see it. I just feel it's too thick. I still like it. This in fact reminds me very much of the formula of Rosie Huntington Whiteley lipstick, which I don't like. The other one is not as creamy. Well, I don't even know how to explain. I don't like the Rosie Huntington lipsticks, but I've got a very light one. And I wonder if with these lipsticks, depends on what color you get. You know, it's very difficult to make a nude lipstick, nude liquid lipstick, nude matte lipstick, because they can go a bit patchy or look like, emphasize the lines in your lips. So I don't know if it is the color, because I've never tried like the darker color. But I wouldn't definitely buy it. I don't think it's worth it. That's why, you know, if you think about it, Tom Ford lipstick, I love it, and that feels creamy and thick, but it just looks beautiful on the lips. And Tom Ford lipstick is probably a bit less than twice the price. But if you think, if I didn't buy this lipstick and her mascara, I would have had more than one lipstick from Tom Ford. So if you've already got her lipsticks and you're fan of the colors of this new Hot Lips range are beautiful, and I almost want to try the darker one to see if it's a different formula, but you know, I don't know how much they are, £22 or something. I don't know if it's worth trying. They're not liking it, and I can still use it because I feel like if I put that on and a gloss, it looks okay. So I will use it, but it's not something that I would buy again. So this is like the second product from Charlotte Tilbury. But I must tell you that legendary brow, the brow little gel, I love it. I use it every day. To me, that is like fabulous. So you can see with any make, with any company, you know, there are hits and misses. In fact, I think I'm gonna do a video on like high-end products that I regret buying. Okay, so then I went and bought the Laura Mercier Translucent powder. I've never had that one, and I know that it is favorite amongst a lot of people. And you know, lately there's been this craze about the La Mer powder, and I have like a sample that my friend sent to me, and I quite like it, but it's a bit sparkly, I must say. But they discontinuing it now, thank God, because I probably would have bought it. But everybody says that this one is nice, so I've bought it and I do really like it. And what I like about it the most is translucent, but I don't know if you can see, it is not completely white. It's actually quite yellow, therefore it will be brightening. We put like heavy swatch on here. It is beautiful powder, like a lot of Laura Mercier's powders. So I'm really happy with that, and that will be much nicer under the eyes as well, because you know, the white powders can make us look a bit, give us like raccoon eyes. So I'm happy with that. And then it's all YouTube's fault. I don't know, I just saw someone's review on the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Creme, and it's the full coverage foundation. Mine is in nude, lovely packaging and a pump, and most of the reviews that I've watched, people really liked it, so I bought it. But I bought it from QVC. And the good thing with QVC is that you can return things within 30 days to QVC. So I thought I will try it, but at least I know I can give it back. I like the color. It's very creamy. It's more on the yellow side. It's good for me, that color, I would say. I could probably go even, no, it is good for me right now. So this is nude. It does have really nice coverage. The thing with this foundation is that it has very high pigment concentration. So a lot of foundations have like 6 to 10% pigment in them, and the rest is whatever, water, oils, whatever. This has 22% pigment, I think. So, which means that you don't need a lot to get the coverage and the color. And it's true, it sets pretty quickly, so you have to work with it quite quickly. I've only had it for 3 days and I've used it twice. It felt comfortable on my skin, it gave good coverage, and I've tried it. I haven't tried it with many different things underneath it, and I don't know how I feel about it. It looked nice, but it is quite thick foundation. I wouldn't say it feels heavy. To me, I didn't feel it. But after putting powders on and everything, after a while I've noticed it looking quite cakey and like showing in lines, and almost like emphasized my pores. But that could be the powders that I've used at that time. So I am gonna give it, I don't have it on today because we are going out, so I wanted to wear something that I know I like. So today I'm wearing the Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation mixed with my Giorgio Armani in number 6, the silk foundation. I really like that combination. Anyway, I'm going to try it for a couple more times, and I might mix it with other foundations because, you know, I really like mixing my foundations. Very rarely I get a foundation that I love solely on its own. I will wear them on their own, but I like it much more when I mix it with something else. So I might try to mix it with something else, and I see. If I still don't like it, I will send it back. So that was that. I think that's it what I've bought. I've bought some hair stuff in Home Sense, which is a bit like TJ Maxx, but I've got no time to show you these. I'll show them to you another time. I wanted to address one thing because someone was asking me, I don't know in what video, when I was talking about putting SPF under your foundation, and someone said, well, you know, the SPF doesn't last all day, you have to keep reapplying it. And it's true, but that, I suppose, if you are all day in the sun and, you know, going and just being out all day in the sun. But if you just pop in here and there, I think that's fine. But I wanted to remind you about this brush on blog. I don't know if you remember, that was last year. I think I even had one in giveaway. This is Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30, and that's what it's called, brush on blog. I will see if I can find the link to it. It's basically one of these brushes that has mineral powder with SPF 30 in here, and open this way, and you just dispense it that way. And this one I really like. I mean, the brush is not going to be anything amazing because it's not a makeup product, but it's fine. And I don't have the mirror, but it's quite mattifying, and because I've been using it last year, I really like it. And if I know that I am going to be out in the sun all day, I probably will take it to New York actually. Throughout the day you can easily just, let's turn it off, close it, you can easily top up your sunscreen that way. Oh yes, and if you follow me on Snapchat, you would have known I've got a new phone, and this is the latest Samsung S7 Edge. It's so cute. It's the screen, this is all screen, it just doesn't have the edge, it's like all beveled, but it's very slippery. On the last one I had, I think it was S5, so I never had the S6 because they come out every year and my contract is usually 2 years. my S5 wasn't as slippery, so I never had a case for it because it looked pretty without it, but I think I will have to get a case for this one. Yeah, it's really good, you know, so yeah, it's really nice. I really like it. I still have to play with it and put my things in different places, but I never liked iPhones, and I've always had Samsungs, and I suppose you like what you know and you get used to using certain certain phones. You know, I don't have to learn anything new because I know what everything is and how it works. So that's that. I've got here this little fan that, hang on, let me show you. This little fan that's got USB, you plug it into your laptop, and when this spins you can see in green like a clock what time it is. I don't know where it's from, don't ask me, because if you don't know, my husband is a obsessive gadget man and he has every gadget going on in the world. I wish I could show you that. Hang on, let me lift it. Can you see? So as he spins, it shows you the clock. It's quite nice because it's very hot. I don't know if you can hear it. It's very hot in this room, and we have air conditioning in like our bedrooms and downstairs, but not in this room. So if it gets really hot, I don't know how I will be able to film in here. Okay, so let's have a little chat now. I was going to show you my new shoes as well, but sorry, I am really in a bit of a rush. I've got just like 20 minutes and I have to go. Okay, so let me update you on my weaning off antidepressants. I'm back on a full dose. So as you know, I've been coming off of them for about 3 months now. Yeah, I would say about 3 months. I was doing it very slowly, and I know people were very concerned about the risks, and I know all about it. And please remember, I was doing it under supervision of my GP as well. I've talked to her about it, and I even took it slower than what she told me to do. And everything was fine. And then about, I don't know, a week ago, I have started seeing changes in my mood. And remember, I've been on antidepressants on and off for a lot of years, and I've tried to come off of them a few times, although the other couple of times I didn't do it properly and it brought me crashing down. So I know the signs. That's the first sorry. I know the signs now, so I know the changes in my mood. And also what happens first, I start getting headaches. And I start getting a pain in my neck here. And this is all because, you know, stress, depression makes you all tense like this and everything seizes up. So that's the first thing that starts happening to me. Then the second thing is me clenching my jaw, really clenching my jaw, and that's again being tense. So that started happening. And the third thing is you start getting very irritable with everybody. Well, at least I have that, but I know a lot of people get that when they're depressed, and you might not realize it, but you get very short-tempered and irritated by everything. So, and actually my husband noticed that, but you know, you don't take really what they say seriously because they think we always moan and are short-tempered or whatever. And then one morning I just got out of bed, and the first thing, I just wanted to cry for no reason. You know, I was feeling very, very cheerful, and I thought, that's it. Obviously the tablets are leaving my system and it's all going to pot. And yes, some of you will say, yeah, they probably withdrawal symptoms. Yes, they are. But I've always said I don't see anything wrong if you need it with staying on antidepressants for the rest of your life. What harm does it do to you? Nothing, apart from helping you to feel normal. I know some people can do it with therapy, exercise, helping themselves other ways, and that's fine if you can do it, but not everybody can. So I have no problem with going back on them. I rather that than be in that terrible place. So I wasn't waiting for longer to see, you know, if that's gonna pass or not, because believe me, I've been there, done that. I'm back on the full dose and I'm staying on them. So yeah, that's basically the deal. You know, it's always like people, oh, I don't like tablets, I don't want to be taking this, taking that. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to, like I've said before, depression is a chronic disease, no different to diabetes. Well, no different in a sense that diabetes is a chronic disease, and people, they need to take insulin, take it for the rest of their life, because if they don't, they die. So, you know, it's the same thing. People with chronic back pain are on painkillers for the most of their lives, and painkillers are addictive as... that's my new phone making funny noise. And painkillers are addictive, but unfortunately these people cannot live without painkillers, because that will make their life miserable as well. So that's that. So I am back on them. I wanted to tell you a really funny story that made me feel better. So the other day I was in a house just looking really, I had my hair scraped back, I hardly had any makeup on, I was wearing like a pair of leggings, and I was wearing my Wild Fox sweatshirt, that bubblegum pink with Barbie on it, okay? And the doorbell rang, and it was a delivery from Amazon or something. It was for my husband. So he asked for him. I said, yeah, I can sign it. He said, no, he has to sign it. And I thought, that's very odd. You know, I'm his wife, I can normally sign it, although I didn't say I was his wife. So I had to call Paul. Thankfully he was at home, and I could hear him saying to the man, why couldn't my wife sign for it? He said, he said, you have to be over 18. And I don't know if he thought I wasn't 18, but if he did, he's blind. Or he just took a one look at my Barbie t-shirt and thinking, you know, grown woman wouldn't wear a Barbie t-shirt. And he probably thought that. But that made me feel good and laugh at the same time. So I'm sure it wasn't my face. I'm sure he just looked at my Barbie t-shirt. Okay, my lovelies, I think I will go now. Sorry, this was a bit rushed. I mean, you know, I could sit here and talk to you forever, but I really have to go. And I will have to do something next week to post for the week when I'm in New York. So I can't do, I think, Monday video next Monday, or maybe I can if I do it on Sunday, because on Monday we will be going to the seaside to, you know, our ex-neighbors, to take Louis there, because he's staying with them when we go to New York, and it's breaking my heart. Although I am so happy, because I know, you know, he knows them, because when they lived here, him and Lola, you know, they got a little Shih Tzu Lola, grew up together and they love each other. So and my neighbors are like the best people to look after the dogs. They love them to bits, and they treat them the same way I treat my dog. So I am so relieved that I can leave him with them, but I still don't like to leave in him, you know. If I could, I'd take him with me everywhere. So we will be going there on Monday. We will stay overnight, then leave Louis there, come back on Tuesday. On Wednesday I'm flying out, so I might pre-record a couple of videos for you when I'm away, but I am not sure if I will have a Monday video for you, you know, not tomorrow or today. You'll be watching it next Monday. Okay, So that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful week and I see you soon. Bye.